couple lineup things. First of all, will Troy Stetcher be in tonight?
Troy will be in, yes. We're just going to rest Desi just a little bit. Not that he's a little nagging injury, but we think it's best just to give him a little extra time.
I know you have faith in both goalies, but who goes tonight?
Pix is playing tonight.
So I know you had Stetcher skating with Nurse a little bit yesterday. Maybe just a thought on, based on the minutes he was playing before, he's able to take some minutes. I want to give that pairing a look.
Well, mostly just getting him to play his natural side. The other game, his first game, he had played left side, which makes it a little more difficult. Enough pressure as it is, playing your first game in Edmonton, wanting to make an impression, and then you're making it more difficult for him already with making him play his offside. And he has a lot of experience doing that, but obviously we feel he's a better player on his natural side, his right side, and this is more of an opportunity for him to just play his game.
Are McLeod and Fogle showing you enough in that spot that it's, obviously you're continuing to give it a look, but you feel like there's some potential for that to continue working?
Potential, I think they've shown they've had a lot of success. Looking at Leon's line mates, expected goals for Fogle and McLeod are among the top. I think with their speed helps defensively, just being able to break up plays, especially the other night against a line like McKinnon with all their speed. And in the third period, they weren't playing together, but you could see that a lot of the offensive opportunities that were created, Fogle, McLeod, a lot to do with it. So, for them to be in the top six, I think they've earned it, and I think they are, worthy of that.
And what have your numbers said about the other end of the ice for them?
I think they're good. I think it's difficult on those kind of numbers and they can be skewed on offense. You can be dependent on the defense that you're out there with scoring for, and obviously on the defensive side of it also, that if they are with a good defensive pair that don't make mistakes, that helps them. But I don't see many mistakes defensively from those two, and I think they're two that we can rely on to chip in offensively and are good defensively.
I'm sure you've known Trevor Ledowski quite a bit as an opposing coach in the OHL. What do you recall the way his teams play?
I have a lot of respect for Trevor, and especially I remember, I'm not sure what year it was. I believe might have been 2015. I think we played in the first round. I think it was McDavid's last year with us, and they gave us a really hard series, and we were, I believe, the first or second seed in the Ontario Hockey League, and they were near the bottom. But he had them well coached and well prepared, and the team played very hard for him. So, that was my first getting to know Trevor a little bit. Coaching against him a couple more years after that, just realized a very good, qualified coach.
Just wondering, in preparing for this game, what you've seen the Suzuki line for the Canadiens has been giving teams some trouble. I mean, what do you see as a challenge in terms of getting people?
Well, a lot of teams at this time have got new players, new energy, either through a trade or calling up players. And a lot of these players are playing very hard and playing for a position next year. And that's, just makes it a lot more difficult for the team, for our team. And another thing, a challenge for us is how well their top line is with Suzuki and Caulfield. Obviously having the majority of the offense, but that top line is giving a lot of teams a lot of fits.
Your father, Bob, was a Montreal fan, right? Did he not bring you to Edmonton? Do I have the story right that he brought you to, when you were a kid, in to see the Canadiens?
My dad was a Montreal Canadian fan, and we used to come to Edmonton and Calgary We did a couple trips because Montreal used to come to make their West Coast trip right after Christmas. So there was a couple times that we would come and watch the Canadiens play.
Are there pictures buried somewhere of you in a Habs jersey?
There are. There might be a Montreal Canadian jersey or two in my closet back of the farm.
G would like some of those to try. I already asked. Who was your favorite player?
Well, the jerseys that I have were Stéphane Richer, Lyle Odeline, Brian Scrudland, some Saskatchewan roots. That's where I'm from. So, yeah, those are 3 of my jerseys.
A lot of grit there.
A lot of grit. And some goal scoring with 44.